Hello! Good morning, good afternoon, and konbanwa, wherever you are in the world. This is Rita Kamishiro, and I am joined by none other than...
None on here.
And you are now listening to the comfiest corner of the internet, RKNGL Radio, where you can kick back, relax, and enjoy the company of me, all the amazing archangels, and our lovely guest, Miss Nan Anon. Would you like to do a more of an introduction and tell everyone how amazing you are?
Kananan, fourth generation Prism Project, Super Cecil Wonderland maiden here.
Wow!
Yeah.
Super say so. Oh my gosh. Is that and you know, I think the archangels know as well. You are one of the most say so. So I'm so excited to have you here today. Today's might be actually a very interesting episode of Archangel Radio. We have two very large segments today. No music segment today, but Nan and I have a lot on our minds. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Would you like to tell everyone what it is that we're discussing today?
Them buns.
Yeah, buns. So as you all know, I love bread. But Nan, would you like to tell everyone why you're here today to talk about buns?
Because we go into what is it, those comparative circle charts in the center of
a Venn diagram?
Yeah, a Venn diagram. And in the center of me and Rita Senpai, there are buns in both ways.
Can someone draw what a Venn diagram between like Nan and I would look like? What do you think it would look like, Nan?
I feel like it should be very shiny, bedazzled, and aesthetic as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Aesthetic. Wow. I like it.
Yeah, I want a lot of stickers too.
Oh, there's an idea for any archangels out there. But I'm so glad that you're on Archangel Radio today. For those who don't know, we actually had an off collab a few months ago. Was it 1 month ago, approximately? I don't even remember. Time is not real. Oh gosh. But it was so fun, and now we're here collaborating, and it's gonna be a fun time. Archangels, how's the sound? Is Nan coming through all right? Is the BGM a good volume? How are you all too? Archangel check. Oh gosh. And yes, for those who don't know, Nan actually just had a very interesting stream just previous to this one. So she's here, she's alive and well. Do you want to tell everyone what your stream was about?
It was the super spicy getting over it challenge. And I also recently found out when talking to Rita Senpai, my milk became yogurt.
Oh,
it hasn't been that long. I don't know how it became yogurt.
We were we were chatting. It looks like volume's good. So thank you, archangels. We were talking. I was eating breakfast, and she was I think she was drinking her milk. And she said, "Oh no, why is it all yogurty?" And I said, "Oh no." And she said, "It's only been out for a little while." And I said, "Well, how long has it been out?" And she said, "I didn't think milk goes bad after being out for a few hours." And I thought, a few hours? I went to a boba shop, and they had text on the side of the cup that said, "Please, for the safety of our consumers, please drink this within an hour." And I thought, a few hours? Oh no.
It's because I was drinking it slowly during the stream, and then it's kind of like had it out because I was like dead in my bed after the idol meeting version 1, and then I had to go for an idol meeting version 2 right before.
No. Oh god.
The radio.
And Nan has just been experiencing a series of unfortunate events, because I think you said something like, I had the spice challenge and then I had milk because the spice was too spicy, but then I'm actually lactose intolerant, so the milk is... Oh gosh. Well, I'm happy to hear that you're doing okay now, so...
Yeah.
Alive and well, but why not wind down? Because I think it's currently the end of your quote unquote day, right? This is kind of ending off your day.
Yeah.
So I think this is a great way to wind down. Hopefully, the bread. We were preparing our bread conversation, and I think there might be some interesting moments here today. And Jesse, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoy today's, bread talks. It's currently about 6 minutes past the hour, and today's program will feature 2 segments. First, we're going to be doing a bread rating segment. We have some pictures, and for those who are listening, whether it's on a drive to work or you're doing some house chores, we will describe the breads for you. We have some, regular breads, some beautiful breads, and then some interesting bread pictures we've prepared for you as well. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and go straight into the bread chart, revisiting the bread chart. For those who don't know, I think within the first week of my debut, I had a Zetsudan where I created a chart. And it was different breads, and it was the 2 axes were structure and ingredients. So we'll revisit that with Miss Nan Anon today. How does that sound, everyone? Are you excited, Nan? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to grab them buns,
Let's go. Wait, can tell everyone, what is your little catchphrase about the buns?
You ain't got none until you got buns, huh?
Woo! And with that, let's go right into the fun with our bread rating segment. So on the screen, I'll go ahead and pull up the various breads that we have, and I don't know how you want to. What's our scale? Do we have a scale, Nan?
Should be what kind of scale should it be?
I don't know. What if we did like a baker's dozen, which is like 13?
A baker's dozen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you know why 13 is a baker's dozen? I don't know why.
Wait, it was 13? Why 13?
Because I think it's a baker's dozen is like 12, which is like a dozen, and I think the baker makes an extra one for themselves. I think that's why.
Oh, that makes sense.
Is that true?
I used to work in a bakery, but
oh.
yeah.
So
I didn't work in like the baking portion of the bakery, so I never really knew. I just saw them like slapping bread and then like throwing things in, and I was like, wow, that looks like a lot of energy. I'm not ready to touch anything on that.
One of the prisoners said a baker's dozen being 13 sounds like a lack of math skills. Oh gosh. Well, another one of the prisoners says it might be because one of the buns might get messed up.
Yeah, quality control, tasting the buns.
Yeah. You gotta make sure that it's, it's good. But not, I want to know what your specialty was in that bakery.
Oh, like mostly, I was like a clerk, so I just help people out, and then people would yell about how and also I would like write down names and stuff with frosting. People for some reason would because all of the cake decorators would go home because I'm on the late shift, and then they'd be like, can you do this really elaborate thing? And I'm like, well, technically yes, but also no, that's not my job.
Oh gosh. So did you? What was the most elaborate thing you decorated on a cake? Or
I didn't need to decorate. Well, decorate there, but outside of the job, I used to make what is it? I used to do frosting and make like a little monster cake and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Or like my club org, yeah.
Wow.
A long time ago.
Well,
yeah.
I was thinking maybe one day we could have like a pastry baking off collab. That would be fun.
Oh dear, I don't know my skills in baking. I can mostly do decoration.
I think as long as you have the heart for it, I think that's all that matters.
Okay.
So how about we look through these breads and we rate them, and maybe we can find something that we can make ourselves. So let's go ahead and rate these buns. Okay.
Woohoo!
So the first one we have here is actually one that Nan provided. Is this like a bao type situation?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So bao. Yeah,
love
I love it.
bao.
I think
Mhm.
this isn't like the one with pork and egg in it. I don't know. I looked up baos
Oh, it
online
looks like there's
and I
egg.
was
Yeah, looks like there's
yeah.
egg. Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite bao?
Yeah, my favorite was on the egg inside, so it's this one in particular because it has like so much stuff inside, and I'm like, oh man,
Ooh.
hell yeah, this is delicious.
Archangels, do you like bao? Do you have a favorite bao? Let us know. I'm really intrigued. There was actually a place that was near Cyber Angel Trading. Or back when I was in Cyber Angel Trading, there was a bao place nearby, and they would always experiment with different kinds of like bao fillings. But I always went to the pork barbecue one. You can never go wrong with pork barbecue.
Oh my god, I was so obsessed with those because like my mom would always get them for me when I was younger.
Oh really?
I'm like, yeah, those are like one of my favorite, and also like the one with like what was it? It's like sesame. It looks like it got sesame on the outside and has like a glutinous breading, and it's kind of empty inside, but it has like meat filling inside. I don't know what it's called or anything.
Yeah.
But it's delicious. Yeah, and it's really chewy. It's kind of like mochi like.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious. Oh my gosh. For those who haven't tried bao, I think there's a couple of archangels and non-believers. Is that what you call your audience?
Yeah,
Okay.
non-believers.
That's so fun. Anyone out there who hasn't tried a bao, you should definitely try it. There's actually a similar dish. I think it might just be the same dish, but it's maybe a little bit different, has a different name. It's called siopao. I think it's like a Filipino dish, and it's very similar. It has the bread texture on the outside and then a filling on the inside. Those are really good too.
I never tried that before. I'm interested.
I think it's slightly different in terms of the fillings, but the bread is basically the same. Yeah.
Oh, so cool.
What do you rate this bread?
Oh man, is it out of 13? Is it out of 13?
Yeah, out of
right?
13.
11.
Oh, 11.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree. Maybe because I feel like I should save like 11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
gosh, 13. Everything on a 13 scale is a little. Cause usually like everything's fine tuned to 10. Like you know what a 7 out of 10 is. You know what an 8 out of 10 is. But what is an 11 out of 13? You know, like what is a 10 out of 13? So I guess I'll go with
What is
for now.
average?
Yeah, what is the
Yeah.
percentage of? Let's see. So
Let me
11.
look that up.
Oh, I know. Google 84%. So 11 out of 13 is
84?
84%.
Okay, yeah.
I
yeah,
feel
it's a
comfortable.
solid B.
I think a solid B. 11 out of 13. What do you think, archangels and non-believers? what do you give about? I think 11 out of 13 because I think 12 out of 13 is like a 90 or above. Yeah, it's like a 92. So I feel like 10 out of 13. Yeah, that's like a 76. That's a little too low.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Plus I'm 8 out of 10, so I feel like solid B.
Yeah,
It's pretty
solid a
good.
solid B. Maybe if it's a really good bao, well, a 12. But I think 11's not bad. All right, here we go. And it should be warm. I think bao warm is really nice. Okay, let's see what's next. So we do have like 5 or 6 normal buns to rate, and then you'll have to stick around for the interesting buns we also have prepared. Whoa! What is this?
This is the honey brick toast. Have you ever tried it before?
No, tell me about it. Tell me about honey brick
If you
toast.
ever visit me, I know a whole bunch of places that have them. It's really great. So
Wow,
pretty much
okay.
so. Yeah, it'll be like close. It looks like a brick of toast with like ice cream and like random toppings on top and stuff. And they will have like and it can be like whatever random toppings you might like. Sometimes they're like macarons or like mochi or like boba fillings and things like that. But pretty much the insides are right. They are like
Wow.
little cubes of like individually cut mini bread cubes, and then they're
It's like a
like
nesting doll.
coated. Yeah, they're like coated in like honey and sugar. Wait, no, honey and butter. Honey and butter. Yeah, and then they
Ooh.
toast it again, so it's like kind of crispy and stuff too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so I'm assuming it's really sweet usually.
Yeah, it's fairly sweet. Yeah.
Wow. So it's like a dessert item.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
Prisoners, what do you think about this one? What are your ratings on this one? So,
Yeah.
have you had? What does this look? This looks like strawberries and ice cream. What do you
Yeah.
like to have on your brick toast?
Oh man, I like to have like the one with mochis and macarons and stuff, and then like ice cream. But I don't know what kind of ice cream because I'm down for any kind of. It just depends on my feelings.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no wafers and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, so then what would you
It's
rate
so-
this one?
I rate it 12 out of 13.
Wow! So you said
Yeah.
you really like sweets.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's so
gosh.
good. I love sweets.
I love sweets too, but I just feel like it's a lot. For those who can't see, for those who are listening in, it's like a cube of toast, and then there's tiny toast cubes inside. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's filled with like ice cream, strawberries. I think if it was a smaller portion, I'd probably go with like a 12.
Yeah,
out of
they do
13.
have a smaller portion. This one's like mostly for like if you have 2 to 4 people eating as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh,
But it's really
this is
fun to
tough.
cut them though. And see the
Yeah.
babies fall out.
I don't-
Yeah.
I don't know because I've never had it before, so I'm not sure. Am I
Mhm.
allowed to give a range in the baker's dozen?
Yeah, go for it.
I think if it was this one specifically, maybe a 10 out of 13. But I'd love to see a brick toast maybe with like the ingredients being like a light sweetness, so that like the brick toast, like the really sweet of the brick toast, would go really well with like the lighter sweetness of like the fillings. I don't know. I think I'd give that
Yeah.
a 12 out of 13.
Yeah. Also, the fillings are only on top. There's no fillings inside. It's mostly the
Ooh,
little
there you
babies.
go. The little
Yeah.
babies. I like how you call it the tiny cubes, little babies. Oh, gosh. Are there savory brick toasts?
I feel like there are like I think they would have like cheese and garlic and things like that.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
But they don't sell as much, or at least I don't see them as common as the sweet ones.
Mm. Oh gosh, well, it looks like the prisoners agree anywhere from a 10 out of 13 to a 12 out of 13. Oh, hello! Welcome to the bread rating stream. You've come in at a good time because it's gonna get, a little interesting pretty soon. Oh gosh. Well, let's move on to the next bread, shall we? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. So what is this one? Not
Custard buns.
custard bun. So I actually don't think
Holy-
I've had this one either. Would you like to explain?
Yeah, so it's like if it's like nice and freshly made, it has like really warm custardy glue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like I guess think of it similar like the custard of a maybe like a creme brulee or something, but
Okay.
maybe like a
Oh no, she's
Yeah.
okay.
oh yeah, and then like and then it's a bit more yolky, and then like so it's kind of like a chocolate lava cake, but it's just custard and like the almost like the bao bun kind of thing. So it's like very very light in sweetness on the outside, but inside
Wow.
is like also kind of like moderately creamy and yolky, custardy. Yeah,
So
tastes
what
more
would you
eggy.
rate it?
Yeah. Let's see, how would I rate it? Maybe 10. 10 out of 13.
I was going to say maybe like a 9 out or 10 out of 13. Because I'm not a huge like, eggy, custardy kind of person, if that makes sense. Oh gosh, but I will have to say this is still making me hungry. Aoi was saying that the pictures are making her hungry. I don't know if you're the same way, but whenever I look at pictures of food for too long, it makes me hungry even though if I've just eaten.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
right now,
gosh.
I'm lucky that the spice kind of ruined my stomach, so I don't feel too
Oh
much.
gosh, I hope your appetite comes back normally. Oh gosh, any prisoners
sure
out there
will.
feeling hungry? Oh gosh, so like a 9 or 10 out of 13, I think we've agreed on. Not that we have to agree, because I think some of these later ones might be points of contention. I keep hyping it up like it's going to be like out of this world. I don't know. I think it's pretty. I say normal, but as normal as these breads can be. But let's move on to the next one. I actually don't know what number bread we're on, but it'll just shock us. It'll surprise us when it comes on screen. So let's go on to the next one. Oh, so what is this one?
I haven't tried this personally, but I saw it on like Emmy Made in Japan, and it's like the Korean pullover bread, and it's like apparently it's supposed to be like super garlicky and buttery and cheesy. Like you can see like the cheese on the bottom of it.
Okay, yeah. That looks really nice.
Yeah.
Do you prefer savory breads or sweet breads?
It all depends on like my mood, because I love them both, but I think I rank savory breads a little bit more than sweet breads, but sweet breads look really nice in the eye for me.
I'm the opposite. I think I think sweet breads look, pleasing to the eye, but I think I prefer sweet breads over savory breads. Like I think I eat breads as dessert more than I eat them as like meals or snacks. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, but you said garlic, butter, cheese. Wow.
Yeah.
That looks so good. Maybe this could be the one that we make since you said you haven't had the chance to try it before?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm so down for making it too.
Okay, now I'm looking forward to when I visit you again.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So what do you rate this one then? If you were to,
I
what do you
haven't
think
got a
it
chance
would-
to try it.
Yeah.
But I feel like it tastes really good. I think maybe 10 as
Ooh.
well. Because I really like the pork buns more. Yeah.
I feel like I'd like the pork buns more than this one.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'd like this one more than the custard one. So I think I'll go with a 10 as well.
Yeah,
gosh.
sounds good.
I think this might be the last of the normal one. There's either this one or one more. So it's gonna get very interesting now. So Prismers and Non, I want you to give an honest rating for, because some of they're pretty funny. We got the chance to glance at them beforehand, but I want an honest opinion. Okay, everybody. And it looks like we're getting 11s or 12s or 13s. We didn't give any of the first ones a 13 rating. Looking back at all the breads now, would you readjust any of them to a 13 out of 13? Let's see.
I feel like I'm gonna save a 13 for something
Oh,
else,
gosh.
just in case.
Oh, actually, I think I know what's next. There's one more normal one. So let's see.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
see what it is. I was right. I think this is the last normal one. Would you like to explain what this one is?
So this is like a corgi butt bun, and
Ooh.
apparently I saw like according to the description, it's like apparently some Japanese baking thingy, and then there's apple custard inside. I never tried it before, but because it's
okay.
full on buns, I'm rating it 13. Shiki's
Oh,
was
Shiki! Oh no! What breed of dog is Shiki?
Isn't Shiki a corgi too?
Uh-oh.
Or is she?
Shiki, look away! Oh gosh. But what kind of bread is it? So you said there's an apple custard.
Yeah, apple custard bread. I don't really know. Oh, Shiba Inu, yeah.
Okay. Whew. Okay, everyone. Wipe the sweat off of your forehead. We're okay. Oh goodness. But I think I don't know. I think the bread texture looks really nice. I feel like I'd rate this like an 11 or 12 out of 13. It looks really like simple.
I love poking the butt bread, so I'm rating it 13 for me.
Yeah. Oh, so this
I'm
is the
bacon
one
and
that you
buns.
were saving your 13 for.
Yeah.
I love breads that look like so cute. I don't know, like breads that are shaped like in a certain way. I've seen like turtle breads. They're so
Oh, yeah, those are so cute.
Maybe you should make like bunny shaped ones.
So true. We need to do it one day. I saw like seal shaped ones, and they put like little faces and everything, and it's so cute.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to when we do our off collab. Yeah, I agree. One of the prisoners said the paws are an adorable addition. I think so too. Oh,
It really
gosh.
shows that it's a bun.
But yeah, I think 12 or 13 out of 13 is a good rating. Looks like the prisoners agree as well. Oh gosh. And I lied. This is not the last one. There's There's not a last normal one. There's one more. Because I went to go double check. But let's this one's actually pretty simple, but I don't know what bread it is. I'm not very good at recognizing bread types.
Oh,
What type of bread would you say this is? It's very fluffy.
these are like the milk breads, or was it tangza? I forgot how to. I don't know how to pronounce it. But pretty much it's milk bread, and it's like made in a way where it's like super airy and fluffy, and it's also like slightly sweet.
I
It's
love
really nice with
those. Oh my gosh. Do you prefer fluffy bread or crunchy bread?
I love fluffy.
Me
Yeah.
too. Oh gosh. It's I don't know, it feels like you're biting into a cloud.
Yeah, right? And then like when you toast it, then it's like all crunchy on the outside, but it still remained the fluff on the inside.
Oh,
It seems
yes.
so good.
Yes, the duality of the crunchy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. So,
Mhm.
have you ever had bread that's the opposite? Like fluffy on the outside, crunchy on the inside?
I don't think I have. Is it possible to do that?
Oh, Prismers, have you ever seen that? Because I feel like crunchy on the outside, fluffy on the inside is very common, very well loved. But have you ever heard of bread that is fluffy on the outside, crunchy on the inside? I'm curious. Please let me know. Oh my gosh, because I want to try. I wonder if maybe one day I could try making it.
Did I just like toast it first and then like
Maybe.
wrap it around with fluffy? Or maybe like to make regular bread on the inside and wrap it around the fluffy.
Yeah, and then cook it
Type.
more. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, you're so smart. Okay.
I need some experimenting. I want to see.
Things to try.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like you can find like a bread that like bakes as like a crunchy bread, and then you can surround it with like the milk bread, and then you can put it in. I'll try. I'll do the math. But I feel like there's some science there around like. I feel like the time that it would take to cook is different, on its own versus when it's inside another bread. I don't know. The prisoners are saying it sounds borderline impossible, but not with that attitude, as they say.
Yeah. Gotta experiment. We can make something new. This could be a whole new line of baked goods. Yeah.
Okay, Archangel Bakery workers, we know what we're putting out next. R&D, be on the lookout. Oh gosh.
It's like time to quit our job as VTubers
Oh,
and
no!
be bread sellers for this new improved bread. Hard on the inside, soft on the outside. Never see it anywhere else.
So it looks like I know who my business partner will be. Oh gosh. Well, what would you rate this one out of a baker's dozen?
I think 9. Like I love it, but I love how bedazzled everything else is. This is also just like a solid bread for everything.
I think I'll have to go with like an 11 out of 13. I do, like sometimes I will just like for a snack, sometimes I'll just grab like a slice of bread, like a slice of loaf bread and water and just eat that as a snack.
Nice.
So, I don't know, I like simple breads too. So 9 out of 13 and then 11 out of 13. Archangels and non-believers. What do you think? And with that, let's move on to the next bread. I don't know what order these breads are in, so let's take a look-see. Can I be honest with you? Before we describe what I thought this was I thought this was beans inside the bread, and I thought
Me too.
I thought that's pretty normal. Like a lot of people eat beans and bread, but if you look closely, let's upon closer inspection. Non, would you like to do the honors of describing this bread for those who are visual
It's
only?
the cereal bread.
Oh my god. Is that Cocoa Krispies?
I think so.
Oh gosh. So
But that was like Cocoa Puffs or
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cocoa Puffs.
Is it?
Cocoa Krispies. I don't know. I think Cocoa Puffs are more like circular or
they're
spherical.
more round.
Yeah.
So these ones look like Crispies.
Snap,
Cocoa
crackle,
Crisp.
pop. Apparently they're called Cocoa Pops in the UK.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
In Borgerland, they're called Cocoa Krispies. For those who are audio only, so it is just regular sliced white bread. I don't know how they made this into a bowl. Maybe it's like unsliced loaf of bread.
I think like if you look underneath, it's also kind of like either a stack of bread or like a loaf of bread.
Oh yeah, it's a loaf of bread that's not sliced.
Yeah, and then they just kind of like carve it in, so it's similar to the earlier honey brick toast, but they're taking a whole new spin to it.
Oh gosh, they carved out a hole and put milk and cereal in it.
Yeah, so if you guys need to like fight over comes first, the cereal or the milk, it's the bread.
Oh gosh, one of the prisoners here is asking a really good question. How is it not leaking everywhere?
Probably need to eat it within like 5 or 10 minutes. But also kind of like maybe they toast it really well.
Oh
and
yeah.
Maybe they had it so that the coating inside the bread might be filled with something. I don't know. Maybe it has like a frosting inside, so that was hard enough.
They also have like bread bowls. Like bread bowls are like with sourdough. Like people have chicken noodle soup in a bread bowl. So maybe it is just well toasted, like you said. One of the prisoners says it is probably leaking, but only beneath. Oh gosh, what would you rate this one?
I haven't personally tried it myself.
I would hope not.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes like I don't really want too much bread and stuff like only if like there's like, enough flavorful like soup and stuff. Or do I like the soup bun things?
Yeah.
But for this in particular, I feel like it'll just be the remainder will be like a weird cereal chocolate milk soaking around the edges.
Oh gosh.
So maybe I'll give it like a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, a 5? Wow, that's pretty high. I was gonna say like a 3 or a 4. I think it would bump it up if it was like maybe instead of like regular milk, and instead of like this bread, what if we had like a milk bread, like a sweeter bread, and then maybe did like condensed milk instead, as like a drizzle almost.
Yeah,
I think
pretty
that would
good.
be nice.
I love condensed milk and bread. Yeah.
I think that would bump it up to like an 8 or 13. But I think this would be like a 3 or a 4.
Yeah, I'm giving it points for creativity.
I think so. Yeah, I think creativity, ingenuity, solidarity, even. Oh gosh, all that.
Have you ever?
Go ahead.
Have you ever move into a house and like you don't have any of your bowls or dishes, but you only have a loaf of bread and cereal and milk?
Yup.
This is the way.
Have you ever had a what they call a struggle meal?
A struggle meal, always.
What is your go-to struggle meal?
Instant ramen.
Yeah, yes. I love instant ramen for sure. But I don't know, I like instant ramen as well. But I think I remember one time I didn't have much like in my pantry, so I had to make do with what I had, and I ended up eating rice and Vienna sausages and ketchup. But it's actually really good. Like I was surprised by how much I really enjoyed it.
Nice.
I had to like eat that for a little bit. But then I found myself gravitating towards it again because it's actually not bad. It's really
Oh,
good.
nice. I think like a non-instant noodle one is like instant mashed potatoes and just use like boiling water and then putting in some cheese and whatever random stuff I have, and it turns into a nice little potato dish. Yeah. Oh, especially if you use like some sort of like little bouillon and stuff, so then it has like a little bit of flavor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm hungry. I was already a little hungry, but now I'm extra hungry. Oh gosh. Well, we've given our rating for our first cursed bread. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see what this next one is. I'm scared. No, I don't like this one. Non showed this one. I briefly saw them beforehand, and this one made me very uncomfortable. Would you like to describe it to the audio only viewers?
I don't quite know what the filling is, but it's a filling that overflowed for sure.
Gosh, it's probably like a custard or something.
Yeah. Or maybe cheese?
Or cheese, yeah. But
Looks like burnt like cheese.
The cheese is like spit up though. Oh my gosh. So sorry, describe
I like it.
the buns for our audio only listeners.
Yeah. The buns look like they're like dinner buns. But like but like they're trying to like stab it to make it look like there's a face. I'm not sure if they try to make it into a smiley face or if they try to make it into a person, but pretty much a face regardless. And then all of the filling inside are spilling out of their orifices.
No,
so
not the
like
orifices. Oh gosh. Oh dear. The one on the right has the custard filling like spilling out of its mouth and eyes. But I will have to say, as frightening as they look, I think like taste-wise, I think it tastes better than the previous bread. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh, the one on the left though, it has a different energy than the one on the right, and the one in the middle doesn't have any like custard spilling out. Oh,
yeah. I kind of like the custard spilling out of the eyes because it makes it look like got eyeballs. Like having no eyeballs and just like poking down looks like it's eyeless.
Oh gosh. Oh dear. Oh my. I like how their noses are kind of like in. I'm just
it's
glad.
Like Voldemort.
A little Voldemort. I'm just glad that the breads don't have any custard spilling out of their noses too. Oh gosh. What would you rate this one?
A little bit of mucus. Rate this? Let's see. I kind of like how it's making a statement. Saying something is telling a story.
Yeah.
You know?
And what's that statement, Non? What's the statement?
Sometimes it's too painful to live, so just kidding, just kidding. Yeah. Sometimes bread is suffering, and you know the
tough statement that no one really wants to hear, but sometimes bread is suffering. Wow.
Yeah, bread is suffering. Why is it 13? Maybe it's 13 for a reason for that baker's dozen, you know.
The 13th bread to suffer. Oh
yeah, the 13th bread to suffer. Yo,
Oh.
that should have been the name of this.
Oh, isn't there a TV show where it's like 13 reasons why?
Yeah.
13 breads.
I never saw it though.
I've never seen it before. I don't even know what it's about.
Yeah.
I heard it's sad though? Question mark. Oh goodness.
Yeah, I heard
But
it's sad too.
What would you rate this one?
A 6.
I was about to say like a 5 or a 6, I think is what I would rate it. Because I think I would definitely eat this over the other bread, the cereal bowl bread. But I feel like I'd feel like I'd want to cry while eating this.
I put it at 6 because I feel like if you put in 2 more 6s, that's how they would burn in.
Oh god.
Because it looks like they're like those suffering souls who are like, who committed so much sins and they're just kind of like suffering in the underworld.
Yeah, like in Dante's Inferno. What circle of hell do they serve these buns on?
Oh man, I don't know what circle of hells are there. Gluttony?
Wait, let me search it up. Dante's Inferno, circles of hell. Let's see. Oh gosh, isn't it like a poem or like a book?
Is it?
The Dante's Inferno? Because I remember reading it. It's a very interesting piece of literature. Okay, let's see. There's limbo. Oh, the third circle is gluttony.
Okay.
Oh no, it says the gluttons are forced to lie in vile, freezing slush, guarded by Cerberus. So imagine the third circle of hell. You're just waiting around in these buns.
Oh, so these are what they'd be eating in the gluttony station.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. Oh gosh. That's pretty frightening, actually. Oh dear.
I love it. I want to make something like this for like Halloween or
Oh,
something.
draw like yeah. Oh my gosh. And then maybe instead of giving out candy, you could serve out suffering bread.
Yeah.
Oh
The
gosh.
kids will never come back
No!
ever again, and it's like perfect.
I feel like kids these days would really enjoy these though. You know, I feel like it's like that's the
True.
humor of the younger generation. Oh
They're
gosh.
gonna TikTok it.
I feel like
all over
the
place.
TikTokers would love this. They'd probably have the text would be like, "Look what I just got at," and then it'd be like some random audio where it's like, "Bruh," or something like that.
Bruh. Me and the boys going out at 2 a.m. for some gluttony
tea.
bread.
Oh god. I was telling Non beforehand how for some reason sheesh has been stuck in my head. I think it's because of Naki, but sometimes I'd find myself going, sheesh. And I'm like, no!
I love it. I love like it feels so cringy, but it feels so good saying it.
Yeah, I will. Yes, like it feels so right, like rolling off of the tongue. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Let's move on to the next bread before I end up saying sheesh for the entire stream. Okay, let's see what the next one is.
I want to see that a stream where you
What did you say? You wanted to see a stream where what?
like a stream, like 1 hour stream of Rita going sheesh.
Come
ASMR.
Shiro.
Oh, sheesh.
Okay. Well, how would you like to describe this bread?
A regular piece of bread, not white bread. I feel like it's a bit of a darker bread. I'm not sure if it's like whole wheat. Is it even whole wheat? I feel like
I think it
whole
looks
wheat
like
is even
white
darker.
bread. It looks like white bread to me.
Alright. Oh, I guess it's like an off color from the camera. And then like it has a smiley face using ketchup.
Can I be honest about something? Can I confess something?
Yeah.
When I was younger, I used to put ketchup on bread and just eat that.
Ah.
Like when I was really, really young.
Mhm.
And I mean, I stopped doing that, pretty quickly. But when I was younger, I had like a phase where I would just spread ketchup on bread, kind of like jam, and eat that.
Mm.
It looks like some prisoners
Wait,
did
is
that
it jam?
too. I don't think so. It looks very red. I'd have to say this is ketchup.
Ketchup. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never really tried like only ketchup and bread.
It's an interesting experience. I feel like I'm glad that there's some solidarity with the prisoners. Apparently, a lot of other prisoners have done this when they were younger too. Oh gosh, it was a phase. I'm sorry.
For me, it was like
gosh.
coffee and condensed milk with bread.
Coffee and condensed
As
milk
a
sounds
kid.
really nice. Like as a drink? Isn't
Yeah.
that like Vietnamese coffee?
Yeah, I think like there's that as well too. Like sometimes my mom would I think that's how she built my coffee tolerance or caffeine tolerance, because she feed me like a whole bunch of different coffees throughout my my life. And also drown it out with like condensed milk too. So it's like my caffeine tolerance just slowly builds up and
Oh
up.
no! Oh my gosh.
Until it doesn't affect me anymore. At least I'm staying awake. It affects me in my bowel movements though.
Oh no! Oh gosh. What would you rate
Yeah.
this bread?
Just because it's not quite aesthetically pleasing, and I feel like I enjoy the taste of the other breads more.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 out of 13.
I was gonna say 3 out of 13, just because like I've had this before. I used to. I haven't had ketchup and bread in a long time, like years. But if I really enjoyed it, I'm sure I'd enjoy it again. But it's not the best combination out there, so I'd have to say 3 out of 10 or 13. Oh gosh, I forgot that's our scale. 3 out of 13, probably. All right, let's move on to the next bread. Let's see what it is. I think we have about 3 more. Let's take a look. See speed round. Oh, what is this?
Oh yeah, the loafers!
Loafers! That's pretty smart. Would you go ahead and explain it for those who are listening in?
So it looks like bread. I think it's like a multi-wheat loaf of bread. And so it looks kind of seedy. There's still some seeds on the top, sprinkled on top, and most likely in the middle too. Yeah, and it's like cut out, to being in the shape of loafers or some sort of slippers.
Some sort of
an
slipper.
indoor house slipper.
Now I need to ask you a question. Are we rating this on taste, or are we rating this on functionality as a loafer?
I feel like anything goes. Whatever
Oh,
would give it
so
a bit
overall
more
rating.
survival points, I would say.
So overall rating. I don't know. What do you think the experience would be like wearing these as shoes?
It'll be pleasant for the first 3 seconds, and then it will be completely fucked.
As shoes, I think I'd have to give this a 1 out of 13. But honestly, it looks like it
Yeah.
would taste pretty normal.
True, it would taste pretty normal.
I think
I feel
I'd
like it'd be
give it-
great to like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't like this kind of bread though. Like the ones that are grainy.
Yeah. Same. I like my bread smooth. I feel
Yeah.
like this would be a more comfortable loafers if it's like also doesn't have the grainy bits too.
I think I'd have to I think on wearability I'd give it a 1 out of 13.
Yeah.
And then on eatability, I think maybe like a 6.
Mm.
Yeah. So maybe
I'm not a big fan of this bread, so I'm gonna give it like a 4.
I think combining both, my overall would be a 5 out of 13.
Mm.
Sure.
I think
I don't know. Would you wear
yeah,
would you wear
same 5.
loafers?
I don't think I would for this particular type. I feel like I would love it in like the
What
milk
type?
Hokkaido milk bread type.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I respect that. I would at least want to try that too, because then it's almost like fuzzy house slippers. But let me ask the
Yeah,
prisoners.
exactly. It would-
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. It would be like really, really fluffy, right? Like the milk bread.
Yeah.
It'd be like walking on clouds for the first 3 seconds.
And then it's just
Yeah.
mush. And then it's just flat.
Yeah.
Okay, two more breads. We're doing this is fun. This is really fun. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Long bread. Have you seen that one Japanese gum commercial where it's like
Oh,
long bread?
I have that as a ringtone.
Yeah,
I don't
really?
have my current phone. Yeah, I love it, but no one calls me. And also
I'll
my
call
phone's
you.
always on silent.
I'll
Oh,
call
really?
you.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
message me your
I
phone
need to
number and
s-
I'll call you.
Yeah, I need to see if I have it because I forgot because I swapped phones a couple of times. I don't know
Oh.
if Long Man's still on there or not.
We'll test
but
it
it'll
out.
be like no. Test it now? Okay. Wait, let me see.
Oh,
Wait,
we
let me,
can test it.
like,
We can test it out at a later time.
Oh, okay.
So we can have the full experience. We have to experience it in full.
Yeah.
But
I love it.
it's basically 2 pieces. Imagine 2 pieces of, or maybe even 3 pieces of sliced bread, combined together, combined at the seams. How would you describe this? Long bread. I think the official title is horizontal bread. So if you
Yeah, the
imagine
horizontal.
on a table you were to lay out 3 pieces of sliced bread next to each other and then combine them where they touch on the sides. Honestly, this looks
Yeah.
like a really good bread. 10 out of 13, 11 out of 13.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid bread.
Pretty,
I feel like
pretty inoffensive bread. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh. One of the prisoners said
I'll
it
put
looks
it
like
as an
5.
8 as an average.
Oh.
5. Yeah, true.
Oh gosh, it looks like 5 breads stuck together instead of 3. Okay, why 8 out of 13?
Because I feel like I like the other breads more.
Maybe you know me, I like my plain breads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like-
cartographer said it right. I feel like you could roll this up into a Swiss roll.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Maybe some cinnamon and butter and wrap it or that'd be really nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
or what was
gosh.
it? Those Japanese fruit salads where it's a whole bunch of whipped cream and fruit.
Yes!
And then you can yeah. I always want to try it.
Oh wait, this one too. We should try to make horizontal bread and then turn it into those the fruit sandos. Oh,
I definitely want to do it with the milk bread or something so it can be really nice and fluffy.
Yes. Okay. We add that to the list.
Oh my god, we have so much bread
I
to
know
make.
we have so many. Oh gosh, I have one more bread picture for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's gonna be I actually have a history with this one. The Archangels and I have a history with this one. So, are you ready? Are you ready for the amazingness that is this piece of bread? Okay, there's a little bit of a story, so I'm gonna explain it. So, I don't know how this came up on stream, but this is Gatorade bread. Now, before you judge a book by its cover, apparently it's really good because bread is at its core like bread, water, yeast, or bread, a liquid, and yeast. So what if that liquid was like sugary? Enter Gatorade.
Makes sense to me.
Right?
It makes, yeah.
And it looks really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of like the 7-Up cake?
7-Up cake. You mentioned this previously. Would you like to explain what I've never heard of it, so go ahead.
Yeah, apparently it's cake, but it's like also made with 7-Up or something, or like other sodas. And like I don't know how it tastes. I never tried it before, but back when I was like a bakery clerk, right? There would be people coming up and they were like, hey, do you have the 7-Up cake in stock? And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, it's really good.
Oh gosh.
And then it wasn't just one person either. It was multiple people who come up to me and be like, hey, do you have the 7-Up cake? Like, I highly recommend trying it. I was also like a bit disgusted at first too, but then I tried it. I'm like, oh man,
so what does it taste like? What does it taste like?
I have no idea. I never tried it before. It's a mystery. I want to try it because I'm like, people are raving over the 7-Up cake.
7-Up cake?
Heard the Sprite word?
I've heard.
Sprite.
Oh, I like Sprite. Oh my gosh. Do you think there's like a Coca-Cola one? I know that there's actually a lot of recipes that call for Dr. Pepper. I don't know what... I've heard of people putting Dr. Pepper into food, but almost like how people like put wine into food. But I can't remember... Oh my gosh, I don't know. Like, what do you use Dr. Pepper for in recipes? But don't knock it till you try it, right? So, what would you rate Gatorade bread? I haven't had it myself, but what would you rate it?
I feel like it's a clever idea.
Yeah.
I have yet to try it, but since I hear people saying good things, I'm gonna rate it a 6. Until I try it.
I know, I kind of want to rate it like a 7. But actually, this is kind of a surprise. But I'm hoping next weekend at around this time, I'm hoping to do a bread baking stream. So it'll be kind of like how Peanut-chan does her like hand cam knitting, crocheting streams. It'll be I'll be making Gatorade bread on stream. So for those who are curious to see what it tastes like, I will be baking Gatorade bread and trying it out, and letting you all know how it tastes.
Oh yeah.
Gosh, I'm a little nervous. I think I have to get my oven repaired. So hopefully by then it'll be fixed. But what flavor Gatorade? I don't know. What's your favorite flavor of Gatorade, Non?
Anything that's weird or like I haven't tasted yet. The glaciers ones are pretty cool. To be honest, I can't tell the difference between flavors sometimes if I had it like far enough apart. But I like how the glaciers aesthetic.
Yeah, okay. I'll grab a bottle of the glacier Gatorade. And Axel, thank you for the donation. Yum indeed. I'm so excited. So I will report back to you on how it tastes. Well, we're running a little short on time, but I wanted to go over the coveted bread chart list. So what I'll probably do is I'll bring up the chart, and I want you to point out a few parts of the bread chart that are questionable, I guess, for you. But before we do, I think we have a Archangel Radio sponsor for today, quote unquote. Non, would you like to take it away with our sponsor read for today?
Yes, will do. Let's see. What is innovation? It is expansive, immersive, and ever-growing. Wait, I should change my voice.
Throughout studies, we found out we all have a third eye that's been laid dormant.
Wow.
Due to influence of clothing culture, we lost our abilities to look through our third eye. We have gone through numerous trials and errors to get this information on reclaiming our hidden ability. Using our innovative product, you too can reclaim that hidden power.
hidden
Where
power.
is our third eye, you ask? Excellent question. It is within the cavity of our glutamus maximus. By putting a halt on wearing bottom garments, we can slowly introduce power of the third eye back within our species, preventing our posterior.
Oh.
To assist with the speed of evolution, we highly encourage using our subutium acicaturae by spreading the folds to show the hidden cavity and inserting the acicaturae. We can increase the speed of evolution by 69-fold. We have over
that's a big
420. We have over 420,619 reviews on Amazon with a consistent 4.9 star rating.
Wow.
With only an easy 96 easy payments of $420, you too can awaken your third eye and become the first of the newly emerging anal pioneers.
What?
Be the first to order now at 1-800-ASK-WE-CAN. There's 1-800-ASK-WE-CAN. Right now while supplies last.
Oh dear.
Djibouti, I'm using tactical sterilizing and non-linear dynamics at the forefront of anus technology.
Oh my goodness! Everyone give it up for Prison Project's most say so idol, Miss Dawn and Dawn. That was lovely. I love your sponsor reading voice. Oh my god.
Gotta make sure there's full-on science to back up, you know?
Exactly.
The science voice.
It looks like we have some people who are interested in investing as well.
Hell
So
yes.
if you're interested, don't forget to call the number. The toll-free number, right? It's a 1-800.
Yes, toll-free
Toll-free.
number. 1-800-ASK-WE-CAN.
Oh my
Be one of
gosh.
the newly emerging anal pioneers.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for reading our sponsors ad for today. Very much appreciated. And Apollo, thank you so much for joining membership. Welcome backstage, Idol Coach. And Ariel, thank you for, I think it was Ariel's super chat, and Axel as well. Thank you so much. Before we wrap up today, there's one more quick segment. I didn't think we were going to spend so long talking about bread, but I guess we got a little carried away. Oh gosh. And quick question, isn't that a copy pasta?
I made it with some friends.
Oh,
I
you
made
made
the
it?
initial ones. And then they changed it on some parts of it to make it sound like make it sound more professional. And I found out like the only time I can write in proper English is if I am selling a random.
Oh gosh. Oh my. Well, how about you put that in the comments for the prisoners to see? Maybe it'll turn into a viral copy pasta. You never know.
Oh, I should. Here you guys go.
Wow, for
Oh,
free
wait,
too.
Oh, it's too big.
No, wait. Well, you can do like a thread, and I can pin it.
Okay.
I will
Let's see.
gladly. Oh god.
How do I do a thread on comments? Or do a...
Oh, I think
Or
you
do I do it
comment.
on
You
Twitter?
comment one, and then you kind of put the second one as a reply. If that makes
Oh.
sense. Yeah, on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh.
Does that make sense? Oh gosh.
Yeah. Let's
I'm
see.
excited. So if you all want to use it, there's a free copy pasta for you now. Oh gosh. Wow. But
Yeah.
you're so talented at writing. I would never be able to write something like that.
Only in that particular thing. I don't even know why. Out of everything, my writing abilities only grow.
Oh,
wait,
gosh.
this is only done through like one, a couple sentences at the time. I might need to like do it on Twitter or something.
Okay. Yeah, add
Yeah.
me so I can share it. You're so
Hell yeah.
talented
Maybe
at
I'll do
writing.
another tweet longer. Yeah.
Oh, a twit longer. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, be on the lookout
yeah.
for that, okay, prisoners?
Mm.
Non-evasions, they say. Oh gosh, but I wanted to bring up my old bread chart. For those who don't know, I had a Zatsudan stream back when I first debuted, and we ended up making a chart about various breads, and the two axes are ingredients and structure. How basic the ingredients or structure are to how wild they are. Now, I want you to pick out three items on this chart that
Money.
stand out to you? Money.
Oh.
For those who are audio only, money is at the bottom right of the chart. Wild in the ingredients axis and wild in the structure axis. What do you have to say about money being on the chart here?
Get that bread, sister!
Get that bread! Oh my gosh. Because, I forgot which archangel said this, but, at first we started off with pretty normal things like cream puff, banana bread, and then we started going into like, are pancakes bread? Is bread pudding bread? Are pizza rolls bread? And then we went into like money, and then like other things. So money is definitely one that stands out. Anything else that stands out in the bread chart?
I feel like I just love everything in the wild and wild section with the pizza roll, takoyaki, and mochi.
Oh gosh. Well, so what is the takoyaki, like, a bread almost part made out of? Isn't it like pancake batter almost?
I think so, almost like it. Yeah, it has like the similar texture, I feel like.
Like, what constitutes bread? Like, what do you say, what is bread?
I feel like anything with like nice little bready, carby texture, like things that seems like, it would be in the bread family, even if it's like a really distant cousin. Yeah.
Like, is
It,
wheat
it
a
was-
requirement?
Yeah, maybe like wheat or something similar. Something that would like, you stir up and you make into a shape of something.
But
And
is
it turns into...
Go ahead, sorry, go ahead.
Oh. And it's like mostly of the beigey or originally beigey family. Beigey sandy
Beigey.
family color. Yeah.
Gosh, but aren't there like purple breads and like blue breads and like...
But when they are a fetus, they are of these sandy beigey colors until you input another gene to it.
Ah, that's smart. I didn't think about that. But aren't there like gluten-free breads? So you can't use like wheat, right? So there are breads that don't have like wheat in them.
I feel like if it uses a flour of any sort, then it should constitute as bread.
What do they use in gluten-free bread? Is it like a flour just with the gluten taken out?
Guess so. I don't really know. Because I know like you can also separate gluten and you can make like seitan out of it.
Take the gluten out of the bread. Let's see. Oh, but there's also potato bread. Have you heard about potato bread?
Yeah!
It's
They seem
just-
tasty.
Gosh, potato bread ingredients. Because is it just potato or is there like flour in there? Because if it's not flour that makes it bread, then you can really add anything.
Yeah, I feel like flour can be really flexible. Because it can be like, rice flour is like rice. Made of potato is the flour, Maybe like we all are actually flours.
Whoa. Wait. Back up again. Say it again.
Maybe we all are actually flours.
Wait. You're at like level 10 right now. I'm still struggling to understand it on a level 1 level. So what got you there? I would love to know.
Like, because I feel like flour, anything can be made into bread if they're in like a floury format, right? So that means like it'll be like kind of grainy and mushed up. So that means if all of us get like become into like a grainy mushed up thing, I feel like we can all become into bread. So everyone can be flour.
There's
if
Nan's
you
wisdom. You're
smash
so
'em.
philosophical. It's so lovely listening to you. Your brain work. Wow. I didn't know you're quite the philosopher yourself. My goodness. Oh goodness. Josue, thank you for the super chat. Josue says, would you consider Mexican tortillas as bread?
I feel like it would be like a wild bread, like the cousin.
I think so. It's kind of like flatbread almost. Or
Yeah.
yeah. Well, there's like corn tortillas and then flour tortillas. So corn tortilla. It's just corn, right? There's no...
Yeah.
Yeah, cornbread is bread, and it doesn't have... Is it just corn? Let's see, cornbread...
But the corn flour.
Oh. Yeah, because if flour isn't always made from wheat. Flour can be corn flour. Yes. So, question for you then. What bread do you think we should put on this bread chart? If you had to pick any bread and put it on here, what would it be?
Should be a wild one or like
anything
more
really.
Anything?
Because we put mochi on there, but because
True.
there's a lot of debate about that one. But when you were saying as long as it's like floury, it counts, right? So maybe it's like rice flour, mochi, boom.
Wait, what about meatloaf?
Oh, yeah.
I never tried meatloaf before. But...
I've never had meatloaf too, but we included that as basic instruction because it's shaped like a bread, right? But the ingredients are meat.
Yeah. Oh, you guys got that? Yeah. Because it's like the flour is the meat, right?
Yeah, meat flour.
Yeah.
It's meat flour. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can tell, but my mind is like blown right now. I'm like having a revelation. Oh gosh. What other kinds of flour are we missing? Bread. So we have meat flour, we have rice flour. Oh gosh, potato flour. That's
potato
chips.
Flour.
Oh gosh. Let's
see. What else can you make into flour?
We need our one item that we're going to add to the bread chart today. And prisoners, let us know if you have a bread we can add. Oh, Axel, thank you for the super chat. Axel says keto bread is egg bread. Egg flour!
Yeah.
See?
Stone flour? Yeah, sand. I feel like you can make bread out of sand too. Like, not to say that the taste will be good,
right.
but I feel like it is
possible. But the spirit is there.
Yeah, the spirit is there.
Okay.
Chip breads when, almond flour.
Almond flour. What do you, if you got to make your own bread with any kind of flour, what would it be?
Oh, my own bread. With any kind of flour. Oh, man. Because I think I love rice flour. I love gooey, sticky
mochi.
stuff. Yeah, mochi.
So mochi then is in the bread spectrum, although perhaps an outlier. Would you agree that mochi belongs on the bread chart?
I agree.
Would you agree that meatloaf is on the bread chart?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the validation I'm experiencing right now is of utmost happiness. Would you say money belongs on the bread chart?
Oh hell yeah. That is bread all the way.
Well, I'm glad I could bring in another subject matter expert into in the bread field to come in and give a second opinion on my bread chart. I've actually been waiting to put this in a journal, but I wanted to get a peer review first, so I'm glad that we had this chat. And any prisoners out there who also happen to be bread subject matter experts, if you want to give your peer review as well, let us know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are before we submit this to a scientific journal and make it official. But before we
I remember
go ahead.
Oh, there's also those mud cookies too, where it's made out of clay.
Yes,
the flour.
That's
the
dirt
clay.
flour.
Yeah, dirt flour.
Dirt flour, and then you put water in it, and it becomes clay. And then clay is like dough. What else could be considered dough then? Anything like, oh my gosh, because if clay is dirt flour with water, oh my gosh, wait, then cement is stone dough. Is dough made out of stone flour, and sidewalks are stone bread.
Sidewalks are stone bread. You cannot prove otherwise.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah.
Technically then, okay, bricks are also, dirt bread. And then a house is just a bunch of breads together.
Exactly. If there's a gingerbread house, our house is the bread.
Oh my gosh.
Take away the ginger.
Something to think about, archangels and non-believers. Something to think about. I wasn't expecting today to become so philosophical. But before we move on to our off-air segment where we zutz it on some more and read some super chats, Non, is there anything you wanted to share with the archangels and non-believers? Any announcements, anything you want to say?
No.
Well, I certainly have something to share for the Archangels. If you haven't checked out Miss Non Anon, if you want a really fun, energetic, chaotic, talented person to watch, I highly recommend Miss Non Anon. Please go check her out. Let me go ahead and link her channel real quickly in the description. It's just youtube.com and then it's just Non Anon, is that right?
Yeah.
Let me double check it. I
Love you, Rita Senpai.
love you too. I have such talented, kohai. So please go check Non out. Here's her YouTube channel. Click that subscribe button and watch the Spice Challenge. She worked really hard on that one. Oh God. And Josue, thank you for this super chat. Josue says, as much as I agree with this concept, I would like to consider bread as something we could all safely consume. True. I guess edible is one of the... Go ahead.
True. But then, if you eat too much of something, anything can become poisonous to you.
True.
It's just in varying amounts.
Dun dun. The Law and Order. Dun dun. Well, for those who want to stay and continue our very philosophical Zatsudan, feel free to stay. We're gonna stay for a few more minutes and read some super chats and talk about who knows what. But if you need to head out for today, thank you so much for joining us for Archangel Radio, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you, Non, for joining us. And Non, will you be joining us for super chat reading as well?
I'm down for whatever.
So let's read some super chats. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. What were your thoughts on being on Archangel Radio?
It's really fun.
Yay! Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Oh my gosh. Oh, Oishizo said edible is a state of mind. Do you think
edible is a state?
Yeah, because technically, well, how do you define edible?
I feel like anything you're able to eat.
Right.
I feel like you're able to eat anything. It's just, should you eat it?
Right. And how
much will poison you?
Exactly. And if you, because if you gauge something by how well it is digestible, there are some edible quote unquote foods that if you eat too much of it, or maybe it's sat out for a few hours, your milk, then it doesn't become edible. So I think edible is a state of mind, an attitude. But Apollo says edible is anything that you're able to swallow. If you break up something into small enough pieces, you're able to swallow.
Yeah. Like those My Strange Addiction stuff. Like someone ate their husband's ashes, or was addicted to eating concrete and all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh my. How
does
that happen?
She really missed her husband. So then she's like...
But there's so many other things you could do. Oh gosh. Oh dear.
And then she just kind of one day, I guess she just licked her finger and then poke, and then just took a little lick, and then she got addicted to it. It doesn't taste good or anything. And then she was crying about how her husband's almost gone because she's
No!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I've heard of someone being addicted to eating baby powder, but cursed baby powder. Oh gosh. I don't want to think about
that. No, death powder versus
death
baby
powder.
powder.
Oh gosh.
Wait, can human ash become... I feel like human ash can become bread, huh?
Oh no. The philosophical flower conversation turned dark. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to think about that. Oh my gosh. I was going to say baby powder bread, because technically, what is baby powder made out of?
That's a good question. Is it milk? Is that a milk powder?
Is it a milk powder? Ingredient.
I don't know.
I don't think you're supposed to swallow baby powder. Let's see. Talcum powder. Oh yeah, you're not supposed to swallow that. Talcum bread.
It's on cancer.org.
Don't make baby powder bread. So there's baby powder bread and then baby powder dough, which turns into baby bread. Oh gosh.
Baby bread.
Oh dear. Cursed breads. Well, bread doesn't need to rise, right? Because
Yeah, it
there's
doesn't need to
plenty of
rise.
bread that doesn't rise, like without yeast.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, you could take any. I don't know what the science would be behind this, but you could take like any powder, call it flour, right, and then put water in it, and then bake it and turn it into bread.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, welcome to the stream. I'm happy to hear your sleeping schedule is fixed. Oh my god. I couldn't sleep last night. I hope I don't ruin my sleep schedule.
Oh no.
Oh no, Apollo
Take a
said
nap.
instructions unclear, made adult powder bread instead. No! Oh gosh.
What kind of adult though? Like, do you use a dead adult?
No!
Or do you use an alive adult?
Both sound terrible. Oh gosh. But going off of the whole like as if it's a powder, you can turn it into. Wait, so what is a flour? Define flour. Like what makes something
It's
a
like-
flour? A powder obtained
like
by
grinding.
grinding something. Grain?
Yeah.
A grain usually. Does it have to be a grain? Cause
Green is like preferably because it has the better taste.
right. Yeah, look, flour is a fine, soft powder. There you go. So, oh no! Nick said instructions unclear, got fingers stuck in toaster.
Toaster.
Oh no, please don't do that. Oh gosh. But like if it's any powder, you could have like cinnamon bread, but it's all just cinnamon flour.
Yeah. You would need an absurd amount of cinnamon for it though, because I feel like it turns so smooth so quickly. But then again, you can make a mug cake out with just cinnamon.
Right.
I feel like.
You just have to believe.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have that can-do attitude and a lot of cinnamon.
Exactly.
What else? What else could you turn into a bread? We need to add this to the
man.
bread chart.
Yeah.
Cinnamon. Where on the bread chart?
Insects.
I've actually baked crickets into cookies before. Did I tell you that?
No, how is it?
Crunchy.
Crunchy. Yeah, as expected. But what if you grind them? Oh, so it's like really
Cricket
fun.
flour.
Yeah, cricket. I
Cricket
feel like
bread.
that exists. I feel like I heard about
Cricket
it
bread.
before. Cricket.
Let's look.
Yeah.
Cricket flour.
Yeah, they do have it.
Whoa!
It has a lot of protein and
Cricket
everything.
bread. Okay, cricket bread. Let me
Yeah.
search it up. Cricket flour bread. Yeah, it has a lot of
Yo,
protein.
I'm down to making it one day.
Whole grain cricket bread. Good old sweet potato
Yeah.
cricket bread. That's the bread we're making. Hands down. We're
Yeah.
making cricket bread. Where did I get the crickets? I was watching an ASAP science video and they were talking about like how we can have a more sustainable like food sources. And they talked about like insect farming because a lot of cultures already eat like insects as like
Yeah.
delicacies. And so there was like a company that's trying to do sustainable like insect farming. And so they have like really clean facilities and like they take care of their insects well. And then so I just bought a bag of dried farmed crickets and put them into some chocolate chip cookies and had some myself and gave some to my friends. It was fun.
Have you ever seen like that one video of like this really fancy sick ramen place? I forgot. Was it the Anime Man or it was someone who went to one and then they have like all the insects like marinated and cooked really nicely, so it seems really good. And like the very maggoty like insects apparently has like a nice or pupa.
Yeah.
Pupa?
Yeah.
Yeah. They have like a nice creamy textures and everything, and also apparently the alcohol made from it is also pretty good and creamy too.
Yeah.
Or at least it has like a different taste.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh gosh, Nixon chocolate covered crickets. I'll have to try that.
Oh.
And Mark asked
Yeah.
if I told people there were crickets in there. Yes, I told them. I kind of was like, guess what's in these chocolate chip cookies? And they said what? I said crickets, and then they had then they actually tried them. I really was happy how many people tried them. But cricket bread. That's what we're gonna try together, okay?
Yeah, I'm so down.
I just want to hang out with you. That's just my excuse to hang out with you.
Same. We can make a curse, something really cursed and something really yummy.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Oh dear, I forgot to put my super chat reader, so I'm gonna have to do the scuffed version of it. Whenever I forget to press the button that like makes the super chat reader work, I always just go to my super chat list on YouTube. So I'm gonna take a second to pull that up. Any other cursed flowers or flowers that are unconventional, I guess.
Someone said tarantula bread. Man, I don't know about eating like tarantulas out of all the insects.
I know. Well, are you one of those people who like can't eat something if they can see it in their food? You know what I mean? Because like
sometimes I think it's also a textural thing. Because tarantulas are kind of hairy, right? And like the thing that I'm afraid about is like feeling the itch in the back of your throat when it's kind of stuck there.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh God.
Right?
But I think maybe like I'm trying to think. I know some people are like that with mushrooms. Like they'll say like, "Oh, I'll eat mushrooms, but if I can see it, like I'm not going to eat it." Does that make sense? Yeah. So
I like mushrooms.
I like mushrooms.
They're very
too.
phallic. Yeah.
I think. Have you ever cooked with them?
Oh yeah. I love cooking them with like random stuff. I used to love like making pseudo pizza with like a flatbread or like if I had like hash browns and stuff, I make it down like I flatten it down like as if it's like a little pizza, and I place like a random pasta sauce on top, and then like
okay.
yeah, and like either cheese or nutritional yeast and vegetables.
Wow, you're quite the chef,
yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm excited to cook with you, for sure.
Yeah. I'm so down.
Oh gosh, so it looks like if you were in a kitchen, what would your like role be? Like if we were like on what is it called? If we were on like a Gordon Ramsay show together, what would your role be? Head chef, pastries.
I don't know. I think I like either decorating stuff or like being a part of making savory stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I think. I would just be like an ingredient prep person, like cutting the ingredients rather than being like. Any cooks out there? Like any like line chefs? Any like executive chefs? Any home cooks? I'm curious. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at these super chats. Jesse, thank you for the super chat. Oh, this is funny. My Kamishiro don't want naan unless she got buns. Hon. Oh gosh. What is that? It's the Anaconda, right? Is the name of the song? Or no, that's the version with Nicki Minaj. What's the original?
My anaconda don't. Yeah.
My anaconda.
It's like my anaconda don't. My anaconda don't. Anaconda don't want none unless he got buns, hon.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. What a singer. We have quite the singer in today in our guest chair. Oh gosh. Axel, thank you for the super sticker. And Ariel, thank you. And Ariel and Axel, thank you for the oven repair funds. Did I tell you all the stories? So a couple of days ago, I think actually yesterday, I was trying to cook a dish, like a pork chop with like a wine reduction. It was my first time ever cooking with wine before, because the wine, it just evaporates, but it does make for like a really nice sauce. So I was following this recipe that I had, but something like flicked out of I think maybe it was like an oil or something. I don't know. It flicked out of and I don't know. That happens to me all the time, but for some reason it shocked me. And I accidentally dropped the wine bottle, and then the wine bottle cracked the stovetop. So I don't know if I have to get the whole oven replaced or if I just have to get the stovetop replaced. But fingers crossed, I can get it fixed, within the week for bread baking.
Yeah, I hope so. I know that like my previous place, the oven was cracked, but it took a while due to the people getting lost.
Oh gosh. Well, fingers crossed, and thank you for the super chats. I think I should go well. I don't know how much ovens cost, so I'm a little nervous. And Jack, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, you got an investor. You got an investor, Non, for your product. Don't forget to call the toll-free number if you're interested in partaking. Oh gosh, and Josue, thank you for the super chat. And you got our check mark. Mexican tortillas are considered bread. At least by us. Subject matter experts. Oh gosh. And Axel, thank you for this super chat. Keto bread is egg bread. This is really what kickstarted the philosophical conversation. We started it earlier, but this really turned it into overdrive, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Omega said thank you for the super chat. I heard you like bread. I love bread. Bread is just so good, and it's so like inoffensive. You know, like you can never go wrong with bread.
Right? There's so much possibilities you can do on top of it, and you can replace it with any sort of carbohydrates.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Josue said, as much as I agree with this concept, I would like to consider bread as something we can all safely consume. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know. Remember, what do you think our verdict is? We had a conversation on the edibility of bread, but what do you think our final verdict is, Nan?
I feel like safety. Like there's a very like anything can be edible. It just depends on the amount, because even bread can become poisonous and cause like obesity and stuff if taken into large amounts too.
Yes.
Or sugary bread leading to diabetes.
So, verdict is decided. Bread can, as long as it can be swallowed and is a powder that can be turned into a flour, is something that's turned into a flour, that's turned into a dough, that's cooked. Because there's actually like pan-fried bread, so it doesn't even need to go into an oven.
Yeah, and air fryer bread too.
Yeah, air fryer bread. There you go. Yenwei, thank you for the super chat. Yenwei says, everyone loves bread. I want to be bread. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever wanted to be bread?
I feel like it'll be a very short-lived life, because how moldy can I get? Unless I'm like concrete bread.
Yeah, you could be long-lived you could be sidewalk bread.
True, yeah. Or house bread.
House bread. Well, technically, do you think we could be human bread? Like, imagine like what powder are we made out of? Let me consult Edward Elric.
Like I feel like if you like burn someone to a crisp, you can have like their powder, but you can also like use the liquid of blood or tears or sweat or something too. You can like what is it? There's like I was like thinking about like a whole bunch of different ways you can turn a human to bread. Just now, I don't know what.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Well, anyway. Go ahead.
Hopefully no one in chat is a serial killer. Please do not do this at all.
I like how my thinking was, technically we're human bread because we're made out of atoms, and like maybe you could consider that a really fine powder, and then I don't know, but then I like how you immediately went to, you know, we could grind someone up into ashes. I was like, no.
True.
Oh goodness, the duality that we have in the studio today. But thank you for joining me in the studio today. I had a lot of fun. And Archangels, how did you enjoy having Non here with us today in the studio? And non-believers, I hope you had fun today too. Oh my gosh. And I know I asked you this earlier, and but I just want to double check and make sure you did not have any announcements you wanted to share, any important news, any streams coming up that you want to talk about.
I don't know. I just know I have a only burping stream next week somewhere.
Wow! Is it one of those like, if I do something other than burping, the stream stops, or is it just like burping for like an hour or two?
Probably burping for an hour. I only have so much carbonated water to go around.
Can you give us a nice strong burp right now?
Oh shit! A little burp on demand.
Oh yeah, we have practice. Let's hear one right now. Don't drink expired milk.
Water.
Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, here she goes. She took a drink.
There we go.
Oh no! Oh no! Wait. Can you adjust your Discord like audio settings?
Oh no! Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Let me grab more.
Okay.
And carbonated water.
Okay, I'll keep the Archangels busy. Houseway, thank you for the super chat. Okay, look. If you want to make human bread, no! Oh gosh. You first have to dry up the ingredient, oh gosh, otherwise it'll be mush when you grind it up. Oh dear. I hope human bread doesn't, become real. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Okay, so let's give Nan a second to get her carbonated water and get her Discord settings set up, so we can have a little teaser trailer for the burping stream.
Okay, I think everything is.
Okay, I'll be quiet. Take your time. Whoa. Whoa! Nice technique on that one. Good job. Oh
Thank
my
you,
god.
thank you.
So if you
I feel like it's like really bubbly.
if you enjoyed that burp, be sure to check out Nan's burping only stream. You're so creative. You're so funny. So are you gonna do different kinds of burps, or is it gonna be just like as many as you can? What's the vibe?
As many as I can, like as if I'm speaking in burpage.
Oh, well, I'm
Yeah.
certainly looking forward to it, and I'm sure all of the prisoners are too. Well, Nan, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a lot of fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah, so much fun. I
Aw.
want to do more collabs with you.
I
Just some
agree. When we do our what is it called? Our cricket bread off collab. The game's gonna be over. It's gonna be over when we make our. Oh my gosh! But I'm really glad that you were able to join me. I hope you had fun. I hope to collaborate with you soon, and I'm sure the Archangels would love to see more of you soon too. I think they enjoyed seeing us hanging out and chatting. Axel, thank you for the super sticker. And would you like to do the honors, and would you like to give a brief outro, if you will, about yourself?
I good. Yes.
And I am the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel Rita Kamishiro, at your service. And we'll see you all soon! Bye! Thank you to today's Bread Heist leader as well. Thank you all so much to Josue Dominguez, Omega Zen, Axel Ocampo, Jack Ace, and Jesse Lockhart. Thank you for joining us in the studio today. What is it in those programs? Archangel Radio is funded in part by the Bread Heist leaders. So thank you all so much, and have a lovely day. Bye. Bye bye bye. I like to do a secret ending. What would you like to do? Not so secret anymore. No one heard anything. What would you like to do? Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. We're gonna discuss our secret ending.
My anaconda don't want nanas because you got
The spirit is there. The spirit is there. Thank you all so much, everyone. Sorry for the not so secret ending, but I hope you all enjoy. Bye. Bye.